starts the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show, featuring Dan Harsha and Dan Allman. This week's show, we're highlighting the latest in music, life, and culture.
Nothing through different eyes.
Yo, 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 this is Dan Harsha, and this is the Guitar Gurus. And with me always is...
Dan Allman here.
Oh, I'm fired up tonight, man.
Yeah, it's like Mean Gene Okerlund hosting this thing. Are you Hulk Hogan over there?
I'm going nuts, dude. It's insane.
Wow.
Dude, it's episode 107 tonight, dude.
Yeah, man.
That's cool, man.
Right?
Wow, dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're fired up, man.
Fired up. It's feeling good. I mean, the weather outside is beautiful. We were just out there before the show started tonight, commenting on how awesome it was.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this is the time of the year that we live for. So,
Well, yeah,
I'm happy, man. I'm happy.
This is what everybody needs right now, like to energize, man. It's
Yeah,
perfect.
man.
Perfect conditions for that.
Yeah, go outside, take an acoustic, and enjoy it, man.
Right, yeah.
See, there you go.
No humidity, so you don't have to worry about damaging your guitar.
Right. That's cool, man. But no,
Hell yeah.
dude. Woo, another night, man. It's Guru's Day. We're here in the studio taping the show, episode 107. I'm thirsty, so I want to shout out last week's guest because last week's show was kick-ass,
It
man.
was kick-ass.
So last week's guest was Rob Blake, 3 Days of Rain, and the soon-to-be acoustic trio, a.k.a. the Mandahorians, for now until something official comes out. But
Yeah.
Rob Blake, this drink's for you, buddy.
There you go, brother. Popping it out for you.
Yeah, that tasted good.
That's right.
Oh, man. So, dude, how was your week, man?
So far, so good, man. We had our first session with, the so-called...
The Mandahorian sessions?
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't think that's what it's going to... Yeah, but in the meantime, yes.
Yeah, dude, that's
It
what I'm
is-
saying now. It
it's
doesn't matter what the band name's
It's
ever
the
going to
Blue
be.
Harvest, like they labeled Blue Harvest instead of Return of the Jedi to keep people off the set,
Right.
It's like that. So we had our first session. It went very well. We had such a great time, man. So I see good things coming from this. Yeah, I think it's going to be an awesome experience when we're ready to take this thing out.
That's cool, man.
Oh, yeah, I'm happy, man. I'm excited about
I'm
it.
looking forward to see it go down.
Oh, it's going to be fun. I mean, we're going to actually enjoy it.
Right.
It's not going to feel like work. The work's going to get put in, don't get me wrong, but it's not going to feel like it.
I got you. I got you.
I'm very, very happy about that. Other than that, I mean, so far, it's pretty quiet this week. Not a whole lot, just doing the thing, man. Just playing a lot more than usual, getting stretched out and practicing more, like I should have been doing. And I feel good, man. I feel good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, dude, I just had another stellar week of just doing what I do. Hanging out in the studio, just getting ideas and riffs together, trying to get my things together, getting the guitar collection still going.
Yeah.
It's insane in here, getting ready for the new remodel coming in a couple weeks. I'm excited for that.
That'll be great.
So when you come back after your couple weeks off, dude, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a summer break, man. The remodel during the summer break.
So I can't wait for that to go down. I got some other things happening personally, but man, other than that, great week, man.
Great week.
Yeah, I'm happy to report a great week. And on a side note, state of Maryland, governor came on and said as of July 1st, the state of emergency is over.
It's gone.
So
Done.
I'm happy about that. I don't care about whatever conspiracy theories everybody has on whatever. July 1st, state of emergency is over, and we can just try to get back to doing what we were doing.
Yeah.
I'm down with that, man.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. I'm not interested in this, that, and the
I
other
don't
at
want to
all.
even debate it because
All
I don't
know is
care.
it's gone. and-
yeah.
Not that I walk into schools anymore, but if I did, I wouldn't have to
Wear a
you just
mask.
can just walk in.
Yeah, right. It doesn't matter. I don't care what side of the fence you're
Yeah.
on. Compared to 1 year ago to now, I'll take now every time.
Every time.
Every time. So, man, let's just get out there. Everybody be civil and enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, if you do see someone with a mask on, they might not be feeling good, un-COVID related, and don't want to spread the germs. So don't shame them.
No, don't shame
shit, man.
don't shame people for that. I mean, they're
Yeah.
actually trying to do their part by not getting somebody
Right.
else sick if
And-
they.
yeah, so I mean,
Or the allergies are terrible this year.
right. So I mean, dude, you gotta know, man. It's like,
Yeah,
come
just-
on, dude. Just let people be. If you see someone with a mask on, be like, damn, that's cool. All right.
Yeah, let it be and go about what you got to do, man.
Yeah.
Seriously, dude.
Yeah, because in other countries, for years, if you've had what the common cold, you wore a mask out of respect for everybody else.
Right.
And we just don't do that over here for some reason. But hopefully that changes
Well,
now.
Because we spent a long time of decadence in this country where we didn't give a fuck about each other.
That's
Okay,
shit.
I'm sorry. You said that you're not interested in what. Yeah.
Right.
I'm just kidding, everyone. Send your hate mail to jalbin22@gmail.com. And on a side note, I read a great freaking story today.
All right, cool.
So it's not music related, but
All right.
I love it.
All right.
So apparently back in the 60s, Adam West
Right.
and Frank Gorshin, the guy who played the Riddler on the
Yeah.
TV show, those two were so serious about their roles that they never broke character outside of the set.
Nice.
Right. So they were Batman and the Riddler outside of work, just doing their thing, man.
Wow.
They got kicked out of an orgy because they couldn't break character. I love it. Could you imagine how wild that party was?
That's insane, dude.
I just got a kick out of that. I had to share it.
Yeah, hey, man. That's
thought
an
it was
awesome
great.
story.
It's like, dude, it's hard to get kicked out of one of those things. But just being Batman will get you kicked out of an orgy.
Dude, in the 60s, dude.
Right.
You're messing with people's acid trips back then.
Yeah, seriously, right.
So, yeah, on total opposite spectrum of random things, I saw today that Roger Waters told Zuckerberg and Instagram to go suck a big dick
Yes, he did.
to use his song.
Right.
And I thought that was awesome.
It was total rock and roll, man. We haven't had a rock and roll moment in a while.
That was
That's
it.
rock and roll.
Yeah. I mean, of course, it was your great granddad's band, but
Dude, I love Floyd.
I know, I
res-
do too.
I know Roger's got a lot of political views, and he's his own person. He can do that.
right.
But we cannot deny the creation of the music and things that he's done has been amazing. And we don't know what the sum of money was, but apparently it was huge. And he just said, "Are you fucking kidding me?" No. He said, "How is this guy even a person of power?" He called him an idiot. It was the greatest.
Yeah, I don't understand the personal tax. The simple goes, no, thank you, I'm good. Would go a long way instead of doing it
Yeah,
that.
and
I think that's the point that I lost. Like, I'm like, oh, dude, you totally handled this wrong. There's a right way to be like, hey, dude, song means a lot to me. I wrote it about X. I'm not selling it out for advertisement.
Yeah.
I appreciate your offer. I hope it works out for you in the end run. But this is mine. I'm not parting ways with it.
And he could have took that.
And I get that the outrageousness and everybody needs a moment.
He had his reason, and I read the reason, and it is a good reason for him. But they're not really focusing on what the reason why he did that was that much. But if you read deeper and you find out why he actually did not take the high road and the political road of just, I'm not interested, enjoy, no thank you.
Right.
My work is not for your purpose.
Right.
Instead, he used that as here's a moment where I can be heard about what I got to say.
Right. I get it. I mean,
So, I mean, he could have said what he had to say, but in turn, he said, hey, you're an idiot, blah, blah, blah. How do you have this much power? You're dangerous, blah, blah. He took it to that. He could have been a little more correct about it. I agree. But when you find out why he took the stance, it makes sense.
I get it, dude. Hey, dude.
But you're right. It could have just been a simple,
I'm good, man.
no, I'm not interested. Thank you anyway. Have a good day.
I think Zuckerberg won because he acted like that. Because everybody's paying attention to him. And it just makes him look bad in the long run, dude. It seems like he's old and bitter.
Well, yeah.
I mean, dude, it's like
Dude, he
a
was
guy
young and
owns-
bitter. He grew up his whole life bitter. He's been bitter.
I know. I'm just like, dude, it's a guy who owns a technology company that's been massively successful. Ask for a song for an advertisement, decline the thing, be the pro, and move on. The extra verbiage delegitimized. It just took away from it. A simple going, man, dude, I'm good. This is my song. I'm good. Have a good one.
Right.
That would have been more rock and roll than going crazy and saying all the obvious stuff that we already know. I mean, dude, okay, you pointed out what everybody knows. He's a tech baron. Okay, wow.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, don't use the service.
Yeah, and
I use the service. I don't care. I have nothing.
He's upset about just the wielding of censorship left and right.
Dude.
But then you want to use a song that's totally like, think about it. Another brick in the wall. Think about that song, that meaning, what all that's about.
That's the point of it. The advertisers don't think. They just like the sound.
Sure, they like.
And they
the
probably
sound.
had some cool video.
It's a catchy.
I'm saying.
Yeah, it's a catchy song we've been hearing for 40 years. It's a huge song.
What the problem is people don't value a song's background like they did back when Roger was coming up.
Right.
I think that's the gap where the generation now that's just putting together marketing campaigns doesn't understand what the shit's really about.
Yeah.
They just like, oh, that sounds good. Everybody likes that. Man, I put it with this video. We'll sell it. Yeah, come on.
I know.
And that's exactly how it went down. Don't think that the guy in the boardroom's going, we want fucking Floyd, man.
No, that's not what happened.
That's not what happened.
Because the guys in the boardroom were like, who the hell is Pink Floyd?
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
It was Zuckerberg's like great uncle sitting at a picnic going, you got to use this Floyd thing. You ever heard of the Floyd?
That's what I'm saying. It's like, dude, everybody, that's what I'm saying. That's why him going crazy like that, it's like, it wasn't.
He's newly discovering older music.
I mean,
you know how that goes.
Yeah, I'm not going to, don't get me wrong, man, dude. That's your choice, Roger. Go crazy. You got your point across. They're not using the song.
That's right.
But a simple no thanks, but no thanks would have been even sweeter.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. See how we do that here at the show? We actually had a discussion and almost kind of like a debate from different sides of the story.
Yeah.
And it went well, right? That's how it's so easy, everybody. We can do this.
Right. There was never going to be a winner between what we were trying to debate.
There's
we're
no
just
winners.
saying,
There's no losers, no winners.
Right. But everybody thinks there always has to be.
Right.
And that's why debate's lost.
There it is. That's
Anyway.
today's lesson, everyone.
Woo. All right, dude, I'm going to fire up the show. We've been rambling too much. Jesus, man. All right, I'm going to fire up the show schedule, break it down real quick, then we're going to get the phone system cranking because Higgy's back. What do you think?
I'm ready, man.
All right, so just in a second, we're going to crank up the phone systems, get David Higgins on the phone from the Southern Maryland Chronicle for Higgy on the Beat. We're going to preview what's happening in Southern Maryland this week with a 10-ounce, 12-pack sampler provided by Lynn Arion.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right, man. Awesome Higgy on the Beat. As soon as Higgy on the Beat's over, we're going to cruise right into the Island Music Company's Guitar of the Week. And this week, oh my God, is awesome. The new Squire lineup is freaking sick. That's all I'm saying. These ain't your granddad's or dad's Squire guitars anymore.
That's right.
This is real cool. The pictures were hot. The specs are awesome. Can't wait to talk about Guitar of the Week, the contemporary Telecaster.
Yeah, man.
It's Shoreline Gold. It's going to be cool. Immediately after that, pop right in, get the phone system cranking again, get Sean Kirkpatrick on for Sean in 60 Seconds, catalog another week in his life and see what's happening. During pre-call, he's got some stuff. So
I know he does.
It's going to be sweet. And that's going to be the standard show. What do you think about that, man?
Oh, man, what a
It's
great
every
stand.
week, dude. That's the show.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Then we're going to take a quick break, play some commercials, come back, and the featured guest this week, we're going to get him on the phone, and that is none other a returning guest, Wes Ryce, man, 81 proof, man. What do you think about that?
Always a pleasure to have Wes, man. The guy's, he's out there grinding hard. He's getting it done, man.
Yeah, it's been quite a while since he's been on the show, so this is going to be great to get reacquainted with him again. We saw him at the thing in St. Mary's when we hosted the festival down there.
Yeah, the Leonardtown Music Festival.
Yeah.
That we emceed and did an interview, but it wasn't a recorded on-air interview. It was a live interview on stage.
Yeah, exactly.
It was awesome.
It's awesome. His beautiful daughter was there performing with him. And that's the coolest thing, man. Him and his daughter are performing on stage at a pro level together, and it's working. I just think it's cool. So we'll touch on that, catch up with that, see what's up with them, too. But, man, Wes Ryce on the show tonight, man. And that's going to be episode 107. What do you think about that, dude?
Dude, I am here, ready to go, buckled in. Let's get it done.
All right, buddy, I'm going to get the phone system cranking. Give me some soothing tones from Mr. Higgins.
All right, everybody. It's time for Higgy on the Beat with David Higgins from the Southern Maryland Chronicle. Right here on the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show.
It's ringing, man.
Good evening, gurus.
Hey, Higgy, what's happening, buddy?
What's going on, buddy?
Nothing, man. We're in the studio cranking, man. Just had a great debate with Mr. Albin, so you're going to have to tune in on Thursday night in the live chat to hear it, man. It's great stuff, man.
That's actually possible because I don't have soccer anymore right now.
Nice. I look forward to it. So, yeah, it's going to be a great little pocket of time, man. I look forward to having you in the live chat, man.
Yeah.
Cool, man. So,
It's been a little while.
yeah, it's been a while, man. So I got Albin in studio. We're excited to talk to you. Let's just jump into this thing, man. What do you got this week?
Well, how you doing, Mr. Albin?
I am doing excellent. Yeah, dude, you know we always exchange pleasantries every time, right?
I was seeing if I could trick you guys.
And
It's been a couple weeks.
It's been a while, and I've missed you, buddy, but I'm glad you're back here.
Sorry.
I'm glad to be back. I got a little break in between all the soccer stuff this summer.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing, man.
Yep.
Hey, man, sorry I rushed you, dudes. I'm in my mindset, dude.
Yeah, it's all right.
All right. Good evening, Southern Maryland. I'm Dave Higgins for Higgy on the Beat, coming to you live from the Southern Maryland Chronicle newsroom. This weekend will be sunny, but there is a slight chance of rain on Saturday. Highs are going to be in the low 90s down to the upper 60s at night. So let's get started with what's on tap this weekend in Southern Maryland with your 10-ounce 12-pack sampler, courtesy of Mr. Lynn Arion. On Friday, June 18th at 6 p.m. at St. Mary's College of Maryland in St. Mary's City, you're going to have the Mulberry Blues Festival. That's going to have the Nighthawks, the Kelly Bell Band, and the Josh Riley Band.
Oh, cool.
Wow, Kelly Bell coming down from
Yes.
Baltimore.
Yep.
Wow.
Over at Stony Clark's Landing in Hollywood at 6 p.m., you're going to have McKenna Randall. In La Plata at the Town Hall Concert Series, 7 p.m., you're going to have Mr. Bobby Keys and his Dueling Pianos.
Oh, wow.
And I believe this is going to be the first Town Hall Concert Series because I believe the last two were canceled because of weather.
Wow. Okay.
Because last week was supposed to be the U.S. Navy Orchestra,
Right.
I believe it was, and they got canceled as last minute. The week before that, big storms came through.
Right.
Round out your night, head over to the Tiki Bar in Solomon's at 7:30 for the Amish Outlaws.
Oh, wow. Cool.
On Saturday, head over to Generations Winery in Leonardtown, 1:30 p.m. for Mr. John Lusky. At Moore's Point Restaurant in Able, you're going to have Mr. Joseph Norris at 6 p.m.
All right.
Wes Ryce is going to be at Dockside Restaurant and Sports Bar in Deal at 6 p.m.
Cool.
And Paradox is going to be hitting up Toots Bar at 8 p.m. in Hollywood, Maryland.
Oh, the boys in Paradox.
Yep. 9 a.m., head over to Tall Timbers Marina for brunch, and you can hang out with Dave Norris.
Okay.
At 1 p.m., you got Levi Stevens at the Running Hair Winery in Prince Frederick. 2 p.m., you got Groove Span at the Perigo Vineyard and Winery in St. Leonard.
Sure.
And then later on in the afternoon, also at 2 p.m. in Hollywood, Maryland, you got Will Benthal at Stony Clark's Landing.
Oh, cool.
All right, if you are partaking in all adult beverages this weekend, please have a DD or plan for an Uber or Lyft. And as always, enjoy and support local music.
Well said.
Well said, brother, man. It's nice to have you reciting back the 10-ounce 12-pack sampler, man.
Some good shows up there. I tried to throw a little bit of different stuff up this weekend. We always have our normal bands that play. You're always going to be able to find them. But now we're getting back into that groove where everybody's starting to come back out now. Everything's lifted. And as of Tuesday, Governor Hogan announced July 1st, the state of emergency is done. So all restrictions are completely lifted. There's no mandates for masks in schools or anything like that anymore.
Nice. We talked
That's what I was just getting ready to say was, this is the first time in 15 months, or, I mean, shit, whatever.
13 months and 13 days was the length of the state of emergency.
Right. So however long that paragraph was in the show script, it is not there tonight, everybody.
Yes.
Because
you noticed it.
As soon as Higgy says enjoy and support local music, and it's always when going out, be sure to follow. All that's gone off the list, guys.
Yay.
It's not in the script anymore. The mask and the respect. And don't forget the respect, but it's refreshing that we've reached this point, man. This is so
businesses
awesome.
Can still require you to wear them.
Sure.
It's completely legal for them to say that.
And if they do,
I really don't know about the medical community. I'm probably guessing most medical places, hospitals especially, are going to still want you to wear them. But there is no mandate from the government as of July 1st.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I have no problem respecting establishments, way they want to handle it.
It's just like the sign that says shoes and shirts required.
Right.
Yeah.
It's their business.
And I touched on this earlier too, Higgy, and I want you to make sure that you get the message out that when people do see people wear masks, that they shouldn't be shamed because they legitimately might not be feeling well and don't want to spread germs.
Yeah.
And that's bullshit for people that are mask shaming.
I mean, you have no idea what that person's going through.
Right.
That person could have a compromised immune system.
Right.
Exactly.
I mean, bad allergies.
COVID is not gone.
Right.
It's just the numbers are just down, but it's not gone. So there's people out there that could have compromised immune systems, or susceptible to getting sick like that, and they feel safer that way.
Yeah. So I mean, I just want that message to get out there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
cool. All right, let's talk music history. Let's keep
All
this
right,
pumped up.
1954, guitarist Danny Cedrone died following a freak accident. 10 days after he recorded the lead guitar break on Rock Around the Clock with Bill Haley and his Comets, session player Cedrone was paid $21 for his work on the session, as at the time Haley chose not to hire a full-time guitarist for his group. He died of a broken neck after falling down a staircase.
Did he collect the money, or did he get pushed down the stairs before the money came through?
All right, 1965, working at Abbey Road Studios in London, the Beatles completed their work on the new Paul McCartney song Yesterday, with the overdubbing of an additional vocal track by McCartney and a string quartet. They also recorded Act Naturally for Ringo's vocal contribution on the Help album, and the song Wait in 4 takes. Wait will not be included on Help. It was included on the following LP, Rubber Soul.
Yeah, great album.
Yep. That's awesome.
1976, Blondie released their debut single, Ex Offender. Written by Gary Valentine and Debbie Harry, the title of the song was originally Sex Offender, written about an 18-year-old boy being arrested for having sex with his younger girlfriend. Debbie Harry changed the lyrics so that the song was about a prostitute being attracted to a police officer that had arrested her. Private Stock, the band's label, insisted that the single be changed to Ex Offender because they were nervous about the original title.
That's punk, man. That's great.
Yeah.
In 2012, Bruce Springsteen played his longest show when he turned in a 3-hour, 48-minute, 32-song set in Madrid. This surpassed the previously longest show in December 31st, 1980 at the Nassau Coliseum in Long Island, New York, which clocked in at 3 hours and 43 minutes.
He puts a long show on, man.
Wow, dude.
Yes, he does.
Dude, well, that means he just loves what he's doing,
does.
man.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And
man.
he's there for his fans.
Yeah, I mean, dude, you get your money's worth with him.
You do.
Make sure
I've
of that.
witnessed it. You get your money's worth.
I love the boss, dude.
All right, we have some birthdays this week.
Thunder Road!
June 15th, that would be Tuesday. One of our favorite band photographers in Southern Maryland, Miss Jen Dorsey.
Yeah,
All right,
happy
Jen.
birthday,
Happy
Jen.
birthday, Jen.
Yeah.
On June 16th, Mr. Robbie Booth.
Happy
Robbie.
birthday!
Happy birthday, Robbie.
Happy birthday,
And on
Robbie.
June 19th, we have Mr. Jay Armsworthy bringing you Bluegrass in the Bay every single week to Southern Maryland.
Hey, happy
all
birthday,
right,
Jay.
Happy birthday.
And that's your weekly wrap on music news. Check me out on Facebook.com/Higgy on the Beat. And as always, follow the Chronicle on Facebook at Facebook.com/SOMD Chronicle or SouthernMarylandChronicle.com for all your local, state, and regional news, weather, and sports.
Awesome, Higgy.
Yeah, it's good to have you back again
Yes.
this week, man.
I'm here. You got me for a few weeks before I got to hop back into soccer.
I get it, man. I get it.
I got a 3-week break. I think it's a 3-week break.
Well, we're going to enjoy the time
No.
we have you.
Yeah.
as we
No,
always do.
you got me for almost a month and a half.
Oh, wow. That's even longer
I've
than
got an
expected.
adult tournament this weekend, and then I'm done until the last week of July.
Well, you got a break. We got summer break coming up here at the
Right.
show, so you got a couple weeks where you can just kick back and drink a couple beers.
Yeah, well,
There's no kicking back in my life.
I'll send you an
You're-
update
you're
of what we're
worse than-
doing.
You're always in character like Adam West.
Yeah.
You're going to have to listen back to why that's relevant.
Yes. That's awesome.
All right, guys, you have a great show, and I will talk to you later.
All right, hey, take it easy, buddy.
Peace.
All right, peace. See ya. There he goes, man. That's David Higgins from the Southern Maryland Chronicle for Higgy on the Beat.
That's right, man. That is your source for news in Southern Maryland. And we've got the guy who runs it
That's right.
here
man.
every week.
It's pretty damn cool. Pretty
It's very
damn
cool. Very
man.
good.
Well, dude, like I said earlier, as soon as Higgy got off the call, we're going to immediately transition into the Isla Music Company's Guitar of the Week segment.
That's
what do you
right.
think about that, man?
Always a pleasure.
So, dude, this week, we talked on it earlier, we got the Squire Contemporary Telecaster in Shoreline Gold in the studio this past weekend. And wow, man, Fender's hit a home run with this new Squire series. And these ain't your dad's and your granddad's Squires, dude, of the 80s and 90s.
Our Squires back in the day.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we all had one.
Yeah. Exactly. I had the Wayne's World Strat one. It was awesome.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, it was cool. It had
Yes.
the engraving on the back.
Right.
It was cool, man. So Squire's always been innovating. And now that Fender is just unleashed a beast. So let's take this out, dude. We got an affordable, fire-breathing axe. With its timeless Telecaster design, modern simplicity, and full-throttle tone, the Squire Contemporary Telecaster packs a wallop of a punch at an incredible price point. Its lightweight, popular body is eye-catching. It's accented with a roasted maple neck.
Wow.
You heard me right there, dude.
Yeah, I did.
Roasted maple neck.
On
That's
a Squire.
that's a premium feature on Fender American guitars.
Uh-huh.
They threw that noise on the Squire import.
Oh, wow.
Like I said, I took it out of the packing, and I was like, holy yeah. So, okay, here we go. Let me go. Okay, the fingerboard's roasted maple, too, so it's all in one. It's awesome. It's got optimal sustain and playability, and with the Squire rail humbucker in the bridge and the atomic humbucker in the neck, dude, this thing screams. It unleashes a fury of power and tone, plenty of versatility for any playing situation. The sleek polyurethane finish and stylish accents are sure to impress audiences and fellow musicians alike. With the black touches of the binding adding a dash of class from head to heel, this Tele has long enjoyed a cult-like status, dude. It's your turn to tap into the mystique of the Telecaster with this affordable Squire Contemporary Telecaster, man. Dude, thing's awesome, dude. It's a ripper, dude. You can go from playing heavy metal, crank out Metallica, to some awesome blues cleans and dirties in a matter of seconds.
Yeah.
So it's everything, dude. You can do anything with this thing. And this is the perfect beginner guitar, man. It really is, man. Squire's known for their entry-level student models. Fender's just thrown all the extra sauce into these models, and they're just imported them from out of country. So that's where you save on the price point. And I'm telling you, man, if you didn't look on the back of the neck, if you just played it, man, you'd be thoroughly impressed. The frets are nice on the edge. There's no fret edge. So it's a great guitar. Great guitar, dude. Fast playing, durable tone woods. Not only does this contemporary Telecaster possess show-stopping good looks, Squire cut no corners in crafting a durable, gig-worthy guitar. At its core sits a sturdy, popular body with a lightweight design to prepare to take your performances to the next level. Get your hands on this Tele and you'll immediately notice its smooth, snappy-sounding roasted maple neck with its comfortable C profile that's perfect for relaxed marathon sessions. Top it off with a fast-playing maple fingerboard. Like I said, roasted maple neck, roasted maple fingerboard. It's all in one. And you're going to get a Squire that stretches its affordable price tag to the fullest extent without compromise. And the high-octane humbuckers. To complement this Telecaster's high-quality construction, Squire equipped the contemporary Telecaster with roaring SQR rail and atomic humbucking pickups. Check out the pictures. You'll see what I'm saying. They look very similar to a famous pickup company that starts with the letter D. Okay? Although very similar to the single-coil pup, the SQR rail in the bridge is anything but. It's capable of blistering massive sound with zero hum. Tear through a few chords and you'll unleash a spectrum of tonal capabilities, complete with beefy, punchy lows and shimmering highs, ideal for a wide variety of genres and style. If you're looking for a new go-to guitar that's perfect backup for performances or inspiring new sounds, add the contemporary Telecaster to your collection. It's premium looks at a wallet-friendly price, Mr. Alban.
Yeah.
First impressions are utmost important, and needless to state, the Squire Contemporary Telecaster is bound to turn heads. It did mine when I got it out of the box, dude. I immediately noticed the quality of everything. Like, been doing this for 100 episodes, man. I know what I look for in every guitar to see how they're made, to see the fit and finish, man. And I was just, my jaw dropped. I was like, wow, dude, this is insane. I was like, it's never been a better time to be a guitar player, man.
Did you take that moment and you went, this is a Squire? Seriously?
Seriously, dude. I mean, dude, that's what I'm trying to say. I think now everybody needs to legitimize. Squire should be legitimized as a better than what it brand and what everybody perceives it as.
Yeah.
And with this new lineup, man, I think the word's going to get out quick. So that's the other thing. And when you talk about affordability, which we'll get to in a little bit, everybody's jaw will drop. I guarantee you that.
Wow.
All right, dude. We got modern playability with excellent tone and Fender's iconic design. This contemporary telly has it all, down to the stealthy black hardware, painted headstock, and chrome logos. There it is, dude. More embellishments. All this extra stuff.
Right.
All this extra stuff. A guitar this exceptional would normally run you a pretty penny. You can purchase your contemporary Telecaster today, and you're getting a world-class, wallet-friendly workhorse. And what makes this cool, and we'll touch on it again in a while, Jack McNutt from Island Music said, if you mention this segment on the Guitar of the Week with Guitar Gurus and get this guitar, they're going to give you a gig bag for free.
No way.
Yep. Free gig bag with your purchase if you decide to get the Guitar of the Week.
Y'all heard that.
So
Are you listening, everyone?
All right.
That's
and gig bags run $50-$60.
They do. This is not something that we typically get to do here.
Yeah.
Island is hooking it up.
Right. So,
Dude.
so let me just run by the features again real quick so everybody understands what we got here again. New Squire Contemporary Telecaster. Lightweight, popular body with a gloss pure polyurethane finish. So standard finish, not the nitro lacquer, but just a standard great finish. The silky roasted maple neck and fingerboard. And I cannot explain how awesome that thing is. It's worthy, dude. Go try it out. It's got the comfortable C-shaped neck profile. Anybody that's been playing guitar can pick this thing up and play it right away. Nothing to get used to. Just plays fast. The fiery SQR rail and atomic humbucker pickups. You see the pictures on the screen.
Yeah.
These pickups kick ass. The blacked out hardware with the painted headstock and chrome logos.
That's pretty cool.
Dude, it's awesome, man.
That's really cool.
It's really rad, man. And of course, it has the 6-saddle standard through body string system. So the strings come through the body.
Through the body on a Squire.
Boom.
That's another bell and whistle that I don't believe they're going to charge for that much.
Yeah, string through body.
I
man.
love string through the body. Talk about sustain.
Dude,
that is the thing, man.
that's the thing, man. So, I mean, dude, in Island Music, it's thrown in a free guitar gig bag if you mention the Guitar Gurus.
You have to mention the Guitar Gurus, Guitar of the Week.
Yeah, and they're going to give you a free gig bag. So start getting your price calculation because you're going to have to think, dude. This one's hard.
I'm paying very close attention.
All right,
here.
so I'm going to run through the tech specs, and then we're going to ask the question of the week. So here we go. Tech specs. 6-string guitar. It's right-handed, solid body shaped, timeless classic Telecaster. Body material, popular wood. Gloss polyurethane finish. The color is shoreline gold. Neck material, roasted maple. Neck shape, C-shape. Bolt-on neck, 12-inch radius. Roasted maple fingerboard to complement the roasted maple neck. Black dot inlays, 22 frets, jumbo. So it makes it easier to play, and there's no fret edges. The neck edge is perfect. That says a lot. 25.5-inch scale length, a nut width of 1.650 inches. It's a graphite nut material, so it's not cheap. It's a nice nut material. It's not the best, but it's good. It's great. Bridge and tailpiece. It's got the 6-saddle standard string through body bridge with block saddles. Die-cast sealed tuners. The special Squire SQR atomic humbucker in the neck, and the special SQR rail humbucker bridge pickup in the bridge position. 1 master volume, 1 master tone, and a 3-way blade pickup switch. That is the Guitar of the Week's tech specs. And now, Mr. Albin, I have to ask you, what do you think this guitar cost?
All right. As always, giving you guys another minute to throw your numbers up there. Think about this. This is tricky. I mean, a Squire. It's not what we used to think a Squire was. Obviously, looking at these specs.
Right.
And hearing about all the things they're including into a guitar.
Right.
Holy smokes. All right. So I'm just going to do this quickly because
Yes.
I feel good about what I'm going to guess.
Okay.
And actually, I think for the first time, I think I actually might be low.
Okay.
But here we go.
All right, man. What do you got?
I am going to go with $4.95.
Wow, dude, you're high, man. You're high.
I'm still high?
You're still high.
I thought it was going to really, honestly, be $5.49.
Nope. Right now at Island Music, you can find this Squire Contemporary Telecaster on sale for $429.
Holy shit.
Plus the free gig bag.
Wow, I was
If
off
you
by
mention-
about $60.
Yeah, dude. I mean, dude, it's
Seriously.
dude.
Wow.
This is the new Squire lineup, man. The price point's affordable. I had it here for the weekend, and I can tell you, man, that's an awesome guitar. And
Yeah.
I got enough guitars on this wall to say and comfortable say I wanted to buy it, but I physically don't have room for it right now.
Right.
You can tell everybody that right now.
You don't buy a gear before you're going to remodel. That just doesn't make sense.
I know I'm stuck in the spot. I mean,
But
we
after
went
you
on the-
remodel,
well, it depends on what space
Very
left. But I
much
mean, dude, that it was a very worldly adversary. I didn't. And another thing is I got enough here. They only have so many at the island. I want to get these guitars in hands of players to be, because that's where they need to be. Or the guys that playing gigs every weekend that need something solid, where if something does happen at a gig, it's not going to break their heart like some family heirloom instrument. That's
Right.
also to say.
exactly.
So, like, you know, as soon as this, I was actually over the weekend, I was thinking about it. This is a Greg Barrett kind of guitar right here. I could see Greg playing this thing at a show all day long because of how the humbuckers, how the pickups are. He can play his whole set with that one guitar.
Yeah, you can put mileage on this one.
Yeah, and it's quality, dude. That roasted maple neck, but man, $429, dude. That's the guitar. of the
That's
week, man.
and mention this segment, get the free gig bag. That's a steal, man.
Yeah, Island
steal.
Music, man. They only have so many right now. They got more coming, but don't miss out if you're in the market, man. It's for something quality that's affordable. This is a home run, man. If you've been waiting, if you've been listening to the show, waiting for that sign for something coming out to get you started again, this is the guitar to get you back in the saddle, man.
Father's Day's coming, y'all.
It's this, dude. That's hey,
Hook a dude up.
yeah, man. That's
It's affordable.
affordable, real
and,
affordable.
and it's not a wasted investment. It's going to last whoever you buy it for, or yourself, whoever, for many, many years.
That's right, man. But that's the guitar of the week this week. I want to say thank you to Island Music. Thank you, Jack McNutt. Thank you, Keith Grasso. Can't wait to get there this Friday, get the next one.
That's right.
And see how it goes. Mention the Guitar Gurus if you get the telly, and they get you the free gig bag. I think that kicks ass.
That
man.
kicks ass.
Cool. All right, dude, we're going to transition right away, and I'm going to need some soothing tunes so I can get Mr. Kirkpatrick on the phone. We're running behind, but
We're
it's
running
all good.
behind, and he always gets cut short. We feel so bad, but it is time for Sean in 60 seconds with Sean Kirkpatrick right here on the Southern Mountain Guitar.
Hey, man, we
Guru.
got a good 7 minutes to go. Hey, that's a professional radio segment, 7 minutes.
It is.
So we got this, dude. We're right on time.
Good evening, gurus.
Hey, Sean, what's happening, brother?
What's going on, fellas? How you guys doing?
Dude, we just finished Guitar of the Week. This guitar this past week kicked freaking ass, and it's super affordable. How awesome is that?
I can't wait to check it out.
Yeah, man. Just go to Facebook. Check it out now, man. It's awesome. It's all good, man. How are you tonight? I got Mr. Alpin in studio. Alpin, say hi to Sean.
Sean, happy to have you again every week. And how are you, buddy? You doing well?
I'm doing pretty good, I gotta say. You know,
Nice.
it was a great weekend.
I love it.
Looking forward to this weekend. Got a bunch of news coming up and a bunch of stuff that just happened all at once, like it always does.
Hey, that sounds like my world every day.
That's why we love having you, because we love to hear about that.
Yes.
So, have you guys ever heard of a band called Under the Covers?
Yeah.
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 Cool.
I
Well,
personally haven't, but that's what I do with my wife.
honestly, I got to give them credit. That's probably one of the best band names I've ever heard.
Yeah, I know.
No, it is very
It's
creative.
pretty awesome, dude. I had to
Yeah.
I had to say a stupid comment.
Oh no, you're spot on.
Right.
It's all good. Anyway, so I got a call from Gary yesterday, and apparently they need a fill-in drummer this Saturday at Red Eyes. So
All right.
I'm gonna be doing that.
Oh wow, okay. That's cool, man.
Yeah, it's gonna. I looked over their set list and everything like that, and most of the songs that or not most of them, but I was able to pick out like 50 out of 170 songs they had on their list that I knew already.
Nice.
That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I'm probably not going to get to play all of those. I'll probably still have to learn a couple things, but it's not like a full restart or anything like that. It's all stuff I've done before, so.
You're ahead of the game.
A little bit. So I'm pretty excited about that. This past weekend, though, we played our show continuing the Summer of Singers tour with More. We had Stitch from Glamour Kitty once again singing for us. I believe that was his last show with us for a while now. I think the next guy coming up, his name is Mike Newberry, who he plays in a band called Wake the Neighbors right now, and he does a bunch of solo stuff by himself. But dude, the guy sounds just like the singer from Iron Maiden. Like, it's ridiculous. This guy is so good.
Wow.
Nice.
You talking like Paul Di'Anno?
Yeah.
Or Bruce Dickinson? Aha, see what I did there?
So, no, I see what you did. But I don't know. I don't remember they had 2 singers, right?
There was actually 3.
3. Oh, wow.
All right, so he sounds like classic Maiden, right? He's got the screams and the high, and he can hold the notes for a while.
Yeah.
That's
freaking
exactly. Awesome. Dude, that's hard, man. That's hard shit to do.
Right. So anyway, this past weekend we had a couple firsts actually for me, which doesn't happen very often. So we played a gig at High Tides in Colonial Beach, Virginia. Now, I know that I've said that I've played in Colonial Beach plenty of times, but that's usually at Dockside. There's another venue right down the street from there called High Tides, which is the place we went to. And it's literally right on the water. And apparently this past weekend was Riverfest for Colonial Beach. Everybody that lives along the Potomac River at Colonial Beach, where they had, vendors set up all along the beachfront.
Yeah.
And all the stores and everybody was like wide open. People were coming in from the back and from the front and all over the place, and it was a madhouse.
Nice.
It's a madhouse.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, the only thing missing was chicken wire.
Oh shit! Right?
No shit.
I think they've had that there before.
Actually, I think I did see a little bit of chicken wire there somewhere around.
Yeah.
But anyway, as I was, I got finished setting up. I got there a little early. I went over to grab a drink, and the bartender was like, and this is the second first thing that happened to me, or second first for me. He said, "Oh yeah, man, I see you're drumming. I hope this wristband isn't going to affect that or anything like that." Like as he's putting a wristband on to identify my age, and it's just a 21 and over, little paper wristband that you get everywhere. I'm like, okay, well, thanks for being considerate, but no, that's not going to affect me at all.
Yeah, actually,
as I'm wearing like 3 other bracelets.
Yeah, those things actually give me superpowers, so thank you for putting that on me now.
That allows me to drink alcohol, you son of a bitch.
Which gives me superpowers.
Right, yeah. That's the only part of it that will affect my playing.
Actually, you
not
want
the bracelet itself.
If you don't want to affect it, don't put that on me so I can't drink anything.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So I thought that was pretty funny. I mean, at least he was considerate, though.
That is good. I like that.
Right.
All right, where are you playing at this weekend? We're coming up on the break, bud.
Oh, it's just Red Eyes this Saturday. I'm going to go up there. I'll probably hang out with my dad at the Jetty on Friday.
Nice.
And then we have a little event going on here at the farm that I accidentally assigned myself up to bartend for on Sunday, so I don't get to spend Father's Day with my dad. But I'll get, the rest of the weekend with him, so.
Oh, yeah. That's
not
great,
too bad.
man.
You're getting the better days, dude.
That's right.
Sunday will be jammed up with whatever he's got going on.
Exactly. I mean, he's jammed up all weekend now.
Yeah. So.
Well, you tell the old man that the guru said, hey.
Yeah.
Will do.
And all that good stuff. And
yeah, be safe this week and enjoy yourself. And we look forward to hollering at you next week, man.
I'll do my best. You guys be safe as well.
You got it, brother.
All right, dude. Talk at you. Be good.
All right. See y'all.
Later. All right. Boom, man. That's Sean Kirkpatrick. Sean in 60 seconds, dude.
That's right.
He's got it going back on, man.
He's always got it going on, man.
Yeah, he's got a show on Friday, hang out with his dad Saturday, and then he's back at the farm on Sunday being a bartender.
That's right.
Dude, think he's going to get some tips.
He wants some chips.
That's what I'm saying. That's why he's doing it, and I'm down with that kind of commerce, because when people start drinking, they like tipping, especially if you get entertaining bartender.
Yeah, if you can.
And I know his charisma's off the charts. He's got it, dude. That's
he's got the mojo.
That's right, and that's Sean Kirkpatrick.
Before we roll out 20,
all right, no worries.
Before I forget, I just want to, since we're on that subject,
sure.
Out there, everybody listening to all the dads, happy Father's Day to everybody, man. I know that's this weekend. Enjoy that, man.
Right.
And I just wanted to make sure I did not forget to say that to all of y'all. So that's what I have.
I got it, dude. Well, dude, we're up on break. Let's get out of here, take a break, reset. We're going to come back, get our featured guest, Wes Ryce, on the phone, 81 proof, and check in with him and see how the new band's gigging going, man. They've been out there hitting it pretty hard.
Yes, sir.
I look forward to it. All right, dude, it's Guitar Gurus with Dan and Dan. We're Southern Maryland's #1 choice for music talk radio. We'll be right back after these words. Tattoos last forever. They're a permanent statement about your personality and style. Do you want to spend the rest of your life with ink that looks like it's been done by some junior apprentice? Or do you want a custom tattoo from Christopher Lane Tattoos? Chris has over 10 years in the biz and uses the best ink and machines in the industry. Check out Christopher Lane Tattoo's Instagram feed today, and you will just see for yourself that he does some of the finest work in the Southern Maryland area. Give him a follow today, and you will just marvel over the attention to detail in his work. Christopher Lane Tattoos on Instagram is your start on a pathway to tattoo bliss. Book your appointment through Christopher Lane Tattoo's Instagram private messaging service for an exclusive bonus that only Guitar Guru listeners are eligible for. Follow Christopher Lane Tattoos on Instagram today. Yo, 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 Albin, let's talk site maintenance solutions with Cooper Construction.
Okay, great. Why are we outside?
I wanted you to see how Cooper Construction's handling my site with the installation of my new septic tank system.
Oh, I'm loving all this heavy equipment I'm seeing.
You need this kind of equipment for this type of work.
You say, do you?
Yeah, man. Cooper Constructions offers complete site solutions for septic tanks and mounds, lot clearing up to 3 acres, and most importantly, stormwater management.
Okay, let me get this straight. Cooper Construction offers site maintenance for lot clearing, septic systems, and stormwater management?
You are correct.
Does Cooper Construction have all the credentials needed for this type of work?
Yes, they do, my friend. Cooper Construction has over 20 years experience in the construction world.
How do we get a hold of them?
That's easy. Just dial 301-683-7766 and ask for a site visit today. Again, that number is 301-683-7766. Give them a call. You can also reach them on the web at buildwithcooper.com. Cooper Construction. From site to site, they will treat you right.
What's up, y'all? This is Sam Grow, and you're listening to the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show.
The Southern Maryland Guitar Gurus, the only guys that would do a live broadcast from Dog Patch. We see each other through different eyes.
Oh yeah, we're back from break. It's the Guitar Gurus with Dan and Dan. We're Southern Maryland's #1 choice for music talk radio. How are you doing tonight, Mr. Albin?
I'm energized, brother, energized.
That's right, man. That break was refreshing, dude.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. So, dude, featured guest time. What do you think about that, man?
My favorite part, man.
Dude, it's Wes Ryce, man. 81 proof.
I've been excited all week for this, man.
What do you think?
It's always awesome having Wes, man.
All right, well, I'm going to ask you for some soothing tones so I can get this phone system cranking.
Yeah, here we go. It's a local legend, I would have to say.
Right now, local legend.
Wes Ryce, right here from 81 Proof and all kinds of different things, man. Right here on our show tonight.
All right, here we go, dude. We're locking in this signal, trying to get it cranking. All right, there we go. Sounding good. We're sounding good.
Hello.
Hey, Wes, it's Dan from the Guitar Gurus. You want to go on the air, buddy?
Hey, what's up, dude? Yeah, man, let's do it.
Awesome, dude. I'm in studio. I got your mic going. I got Mr. Albin here with me. Albin, say hi to Wes, man.
Good evening, Wes. It's always a pleasure, my friend.
What's up, brother?
Dude, it's awesome having you back here with us again. You've been on the show. We've done a lot of interviews with you. Any chance we get to spend an evening with you is a pleasure for us.
Yeah, and I'm thirsty, man. I'm gonna pop one for you, brother. So bear with me real quick. Hold on.
There you go, crack it.
Yeah, let's do it, man. Awesome, dude. So, dude, man, I think it's been about a year and a half since you've been on the show.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was on last time right before the Beans were wrapping up, and that was November of 19.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. So,
it's been
yeah,
that
you're
long.
in the original episode packs. That's right.
That's right.
Yeah, man, this is real cool. So, man,
Yeah.
we got a lot. What's
I
up?
feel like I was on maybe the week of or the week before the final gig. I know it was close to our final gig.
Yeah, it was right at the end. Yeah.
Yeah, we were promoting it, I think.
Yep.
Wow, man, the time flies.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Time flies.
No doubt.
All right, dude. Well, man, let's jump into it, man, because we got a lot of things to catch up on, man. What have you been up to since we last spoke? Let's talk about finishing up the Beans, jumping into that project, leading up to 81 Proof with you and Justin, man. What do you got going on?
So the Beans ended in November of 19, and then which I kind of lucked out, honestly, because I personally had all intentions of taking 2020 kind of slow and being at home with my family more. And so when the whole COVID deal hit, I wasn't necessarily getting screwed out of gigs because I was already planning on not playing a lot.
There you go.
That's awesome.
And at that point, then even when I was playing solo gigs. So I was actually still able to play almost as much as I wanted, because there was still a few places that were working through it, and even during COVID they were having gigs even though things were minimized, and so I was still able to kind of play a few gigs a month.
Yeah, man, so you just kept rolling.
Yeah. And then as things opened up, then by that point I was kind of ready to get a little busier. So I really lucked out in the whole situation. And by that point, my wife and kids, they were so used to me not being home so often that by the time things started to open up, they were kind of like, okay, yeah, cool, see you later, Dad. You should book that gig.
Right. Yeah, by all means, please leave the house now.
But that's right, man. So are you still performing with your one daughter, man?
We do. Her favorite place to sing is at church.
Okay.
And we do stuff at church. I play drums at church more than I sing. I only sing a few times a year, but she usually sings at church at least once or twice a month. And then here and there, like certain gigs will pop up, and she'll do them with me. She doesn't want to be in a bar. I don't necessarily want her in a bar.
Right.
But sometimes the right one comes along, and we jump on it, and it's a blast.
Yeah, it's just so wonderful to see that generational talent, you passing it down, and seeing y'all play that day for St. Mary's was awesome, man. And just always wanted to tell you, man, to see that father-daughter pro music duo is just something special that you don't see every day, and it should be recognized for what it is. It's pretty awesome, man.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
She has no idea how much I enjoy it, because especially for me, like, there were so many times that I sang with my dad, and then after a while, like, my dad started coming to my gigs, and I don't want to say I took it for granted, but I didn't cherish every single one of those times like I should have, now that he's gone.
Right.
So it means a ton to me every time we do it. And I'm just as happy if I just sit back and she plays one of her songs. If I don't do anything and I just sit back and watch and listen and get to watch everybody else meet her for the first time through one of her songs. Oh man, that's the best.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. I hope you guys are real happy, because when we were there with you guys at the Summer Music Festival back in September, and I went all the way to the back pavilion to hear the sound in its fullest.
Right.
And here's why I say I hope you guys are happy, because I got a little choked up back there. And I can't remember. I didn't even tell my wife that she was there. I remember sitting there in my mind going, damn you. I can't cry in front of these people. Bowl.
Yeah.
I got choked up. I mean, the performance was great. I love to see that family thing happening, man. It really moved me personally. So,
Well, thank you.
yeah, I mean that sincerely.
She gets me every once in a while too.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's just
love
great.
that, man. That's
So
cool.
yeah, so fast forward a little bit. A lot's happened with you since last fall, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Lots of changes.
Yeah. I'm still playing some solo gigs here and there, and sometimes Mo will come out and he'll play bass with me, which is cool because when he comes out, we ended up kind of pulling some Beans tunes out of the encyclopedia and fumbling through those.
Nice.
And then so now I also have 81 proof. I was playing at Hill Store last, I think it was June or July, and Justin Miles, he lived in the neighborhood right beside Hills, and he just walked over because it was Thursday night. He didn't have anything to do. He didn't even know I was there, and so he walked in, and man, we ended up hanging out after I was done and just kind of BSing for like 3 hours. And Justin and I have known each other since 6th grade.
Okay.
So we met in middle school, and we were both drummers at the time. And Green Day dropped Dookie on the World, and he and I were both obsessed with Trey Cool and that whole album. And so we spent a lot of time playing drums together and hanging out. And then, of course, we both went our separate ways in college, and then I went to New York, and he went to Vegas, and I was in California. Then he ended up in South Africa, and boom, randomly we end up at Hill Store. And so he had just come back from South Africa, and was just kind of hanging out, no real plans. And I was like, well, dude, I got gigs lined up. Just come hang out, bring your cajon. And so that's what he did. He played 2 or 3 gigs with me where he was just kind of laying a groove on the cajon. And then he started bringing his guitar, started singing a little bit. And then pretty quickly we figured out that the cajon was not enough.
All right.
We were both liked playing drums too much. So I had a road case in my shed that the Beans used to have our in-ears and my wireless mic. It's like I think it's a 12 space, but it's shallow. It's only like 12 inches deep.
All right.
So I cut a hole in the side of it and put a rim, put a drum head on there, put a hole on the other side. I figured out how to mount a kick drum to it and just started pulling old drum parts and tom mounts and cymbal arms. And I created this little drum kit out of an old road case.
Nice.
And I think we've spent like $80 in it. I bought a $50 10-inch pearl snare, and we just bought some new cymbals for it. So we might have spent $100 on this thing.
Right.
And
It's
it
awesome.
actually sounds great. We look at each other all the time. Like, why does this thing sound this good? But it sounds
Southern
killer.
Maryland. Dude, it's so classic
It's
Southern
awesome,
Maryland.
man. This thing is badass. It is so badass.
It's classic
beauty
Southern
of it-
Maryland because it plays good. It sounds good, and he genuinely
Yeah.
loves it. Yes.
Yeah. And at the end of the night, you pack it all up. The entire thing fits in the box, and you just roll it.
Dude, you need to take that shit to the drum company and go, I solved it, guys. Here it is.
Yeah. The less equipment is the best
Less
equipment.
equipment.
It's so true, man.
Yeah, man. Wow, dude.
Wow.
So, dude, that's something for everybody listening at home. If you haven't seen 81 Proof yet, for one, you got to show up for the great music, but you actually get a cool stage setup, man. So
Yeah.
check it out, man.
Very cool setup.
We have a blast, too, because we both play guitar, we both sing, we both play that kit, and then Justin's got a tap board that actually has a piezo hooked up to it that we can rerun through a DI. So at some point, we're both playing guitar and singing. Sometimes I'm on drums, he's playing guitar and singing, or vice versa. Then at some point, he'll be tap dancing on the board while I'm playing and singing, and then normally at some point we end up in a kind of like a percussion battle where I'm on the kit, he's on the board, we're trading off back and forth.
That's cool.
It's great to watch you guys get. I mean, I know a lot of you have seen them, but it's just so much fun to watch.
Thank you.
And I mean this. It's entertaining, and I mean that with the highest regard, because I like to be entertained when I see people play.
Right.
And that is entertaining. Watching that. It's an experience.
I guess because we're the same age and we have so many similarities in the music that we like and that we've learned, and so we have so much fun. I mean, I don't know how many songs we technically know. There's no song list or set list. We just kind of go out there and roll with it and feel the crowd out. But we have the most fun when people start shouting out requests.
Yeah.
Here over the past few weeks, we've started to get this thing where, you know how as the night goes on, when you're early in the night, nobody really yells out requests.
They're not drunk enough yet. Yeah.
As people have drinks, and then as people figure out, like, okay, these guys do that, and they do this, well, then everybody starts yelling requests. So then we get to the last 15 minutes of the night, and now, 20 people are shouting out requests. So I've probably over the past 4 or 5 gigs, we've ended up creating combinations of things. A few weeks ago, somebody said, hey, do you guys know Sold by John Michael Montgomery? And then somebody else said, hey, play Limp Bizkit. So we played Sold in a Limp Bizkit version.
There you go.
Which was, I don't want to say it was good, but it was interesting, if nothing else.
But you satisfied 2 requests, pretty much at the same time.
Yeah, even if it doesn't sound good, at that point, it's funny, so it's still entertaining.
Yeah, there it is. See, there it is. You got it, man. I love it. Love it.
Yeah, man, this is awesome, man. So 81 proof. So that's what you're really kind of focusing on for this summer. So that's cool. I want to shift into it since we kind of caught up to what's going on. Let's talk about the local live scene, music scene right now. Thoughts and discussion on what you think's going to happen when July 1st hits and all restrictions are lifted. Are you excited about the summer, Wes?
I honestly didn't even know there were still restrictions in place. So
you can't tell when you go to gigs right now.
I got you.
Yeah.
So
people are out and they're out and enjoying it, man.
Yeah, it's already wide open. I know this past weekend alone, 81 proof was at Hill Store Friday night.
All right.
I don't know how many people were there, but it was packed, and it was packed all night. Everybody was dancing, singing along. We started at 8, and people started dancing at about 8:07.
Yeah.
And it was on all night. And then the following night, it seemed like every place had a band. Inside bars were busy, outside bars were busy, everybody's busy. So it's game on.
All right.
It is.
And the vibe in the crowds, everybody's happy and ready for it, huh?
Absolutely. Yeah. I think at this point, if people that are out, they're out to party.
All
and
right.
People that are nervous, I think they're going to show up, and if they're not comfortable, they're just going to roll out.
Understood.
I dig it, man. I'm just happy that Southern Maryland's nice little, unique little situation we have here survived, the worst year possible for this type of business,
Yeah.
And we're back thriving, we lost a couple spots, but nothing, not so many venues where there's nowhere to play, that's a good thing too. Right.
Yeah, in my opinion, there's still more than enough places to play.
Yeah,
that's true.
Even for Justin and I are not solely basing our schedule on 81 proof.
Right.
But if we were to take every gig that gets thrown at us, then you just start to oversaturate your market, and then you're stepping on your own feet. So you can't do that.
There it is. That's right.
So it works out where, we're playing 3, 4, 5 gigs a month. That leaves us open dates to either play solos or do other things. Justin and I have a friend, Anthony, who lives in St. Louis. Sometimes Justin will go down and play a Thursday through Sunday in St. Louis with Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
A few times Anthony's come up here. It leaves us time. He's got some things booked where he's going out to Vegas and a few different spots for teaching clinics. I've got some Nashville trips lined up. So we're able to play and still have open spots for all of that. So the schedule is great for us right now.
Awesome. I dig it, man.
Love that.
Well,
That's
speaking
great.
of the schedule, man, promote some shows while we got some time real quick.
So
everything you got, everything.
This weekend, Friday, I'll be at Tap House in Hollywood.
All right.
That's a solo.
Right.
Justin is actually, I don't even remember where he's going this weekend, but he's got a teaching clinic this weekend.
Okay.
So flies out Friday. So I will be solo at the Tap House on Friday at 8 p.m. And then I will be solo Saturday at Dockside Restaurant in Deal, Maryland, from 6 to 9 p.m.
Right.
And then I don't remember off the top of my head what the following week is. I know that he and I actually won't rejoin until the middle of July. July 16th, we're playing the Tap House.
Okay.
And that'll be the next 81 gig. And then July 30th, I will be playing Power Plant Live, the Hot Country Nights series. I'm opening up for Dylan Carmichael, which is huge. I'm a huge fan of that guy, and so I'm super pumped.
That's
for
up
that.
in Baltimore, right?
Yep.
Wow, dude, that's awesome to hear, man. That's big time, dude. Congratulations, man.
That's going to be a blast. I met Dylan I think it was the summer of 2019. We were both leaving Nashville at the same time. We were in the airport together.
All right.
Just super cool guy. And I love his sound. He's like, his uncles are actually Eddie and John Michael Montgomery.
Oh, wow.
Their sister is Dylan's mom.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so he's been in the country music scene his entire life.
Yeah.
Yeah, talk about that, man. Wow.
Wow.
And you just met him at just being at the airport.
Yeah, the funny thing was, as soon as his first album dropped, which I think was early 2019, I saw it, checked it out, and I probably listened to that thing every day for a couple weeks. I was just all in. And then, so we got to the airport, and as soon as I saw him, he was probably a dozen people ahead of me in line.
Right.
But as soon as I saw him, I knew it was him. And nobody else had a clue. Yeah, he's just strolling on by. So once we got through security, he was in line getting coffee or breakfast sandwich or something.
Right.
And line behind him, and we talked for a few minutes. Super nice guy.
Love that
That's
story,
great,
man. Airport connections, man.
Yeah,
Dig
it's
it.
always weird, like approaching, like, all right, let me do this the right way. I'm just gonna walk up to this guy right now.
Yeah.
Here we go.
And so I'm with you there, because the Nashville airport especially, I don't know that I've ever been through BNA where I didn't see somebody. And so walking up to Dylan, I felt it wasn't really like awkward. We were both in line, and I ended up behind him in line. And so it was pretty easy to be low-key and just be like, hey man, just so you know, I'm a big fan of your album. I dig it, love your sound. I love that you're trying to bring that style back. He's not like modern pop country at all. I wouldn't say he's not old school outlaw country like Waylon, but he's definitely more in that 90s vibe of Montgomery Gentry and Trace Adkins. I put him in that class right there.
That's not a bad class to be in.
There you go.
Not at all.
Yeah, I'm down with that, man. That's
But
cool.
I saw Rich Redmond once. I did talk to Rich Redmond. That's Jason Aldean's drummer. And Rich is super cool. He's like, I didn't feel awkward going up to him because on his podcast, he talks all the time. He's very outgoing. He loves meeting people. So I knew that would be fine.
Right.
So we had a little 3-minute drummer rap session, and then he was out. But I saw Scottie Pippen once. There was no good way to talk to Scottie Pippen. So I let him walk on. Him walk on by.
He only had you by what, about 2 feet, you know?
Right.
No mistake.
Even if
in
you
that,
said,
dude.
"Hey, Scott," he wouldn't hear you because he's way up there, you know?
My buddy that was with me, he's like 6'3". I would have had to tell him, "Hey, Ryan, tell Scotty I said hi."
Right, sending it up the chain, man.
Jeez.
That's hilarious.
That's good stuff, man. New gear, man. What have you bought, man? Let's talk guitars, man. I know you got something cool going.
So I got a Gibson Hummingbird. It's a Eric Church special edition model.
Yes.
And I love it. It's I guess it was, I don't know if it was Eric's idea or what, but for whatever reason, this specific one, this model, is like 3/8 of an inch slimmer than the normal Hummingbird.
Ooh, wow.
I love it. I love everything about it.
So it's real comfortable to play.
Super comfortable, super easy. Of course, I gave it to Mo to set it up. For people that don't know, you can buy a guitar and you can spend $5,000 on a guitar.
Right.
And when it comes out of the case, somebody at the guitar shop did set it up. But they didn't spend quality time setting it up because everybody likes their stuff a little bit different.
Right.
Not to mention, it's going in a case and it's going to go in a box. And who knows how far it's getting shipped and how long it's going to be in that box.
Yep.
So they can only do so much.
Right.
So even though this thing, I did get a deal on it. They said it had a blemish on the back of the neck. So instead of $4,000, I got it for like $2,800.
Deal.
And
Wow.
But even straight out of the box, I picked it up, I strummed it for a few minutes, and I tuned it. I played a few songs, and I literally took it straight to Mo's house.
Yeah.
But when Mo is the best in the business when it comes to tweaking guitars. And
every circle has their guy. I'm the guy in my circle. I love it.
and it's a good and a bad thing,
Yeah, I know. Trust me.
because after a while, like, the fun gets taken out of it.
Right. But you say you took it to Mo and he put the juice on it.
Yeah, and it's absolutely just, no question, my favorite. I love it to death.
Yeah, that's
And,
cool. What else you got?
Really, that's the only thing new I've gotten recently, because I didn't have a good reason to buy anything last year.
Right.
I did buy a bass last year. I bought a P bass because I had so much time at home. I started making noise in my basement and realized, well, I need a bass.
Dude, that's so funny. Alban bought a P bass, I bought a jazz bass, and you bought a P bass all last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it, man.
Yeah, I love P basses. They're freaking fun, man. They're rock machines.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love my jazz, which actually turns 25 this year.
Wow.
So
Nice.
that bitch is vintage now. It was a 50th anniversary. So I'm glad you gotta have a bass at your house, man. Everyone,
Yes.
listen up, everybody. Gotta have a bass at your house.
Yeah.
Period.
It's necessary.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, honestly, besides my Hummingbird, I have Fender started making the Hellcat acoustic in 2011 or 12.
Yeah.
I think they started making them in 11. And it's Tim Armstrong from Rancid has like a 1974 Fender acoustic. And so Fender got with him, and they started making this Tim Armstrong signature series. And it's not an expensive guitar. When I bought mine, I paid $200 for it.
Right.
I think now they're at like $389 brand new.
Right.
This one that I have is by far the guitar I've played the most. I mean, this thing has probably played 5,000 gigs.
Wow.
The workhorse.
And for a while, it probably hung on the wall since 2017 because I got another one. At one point, I had 4 Hellcats.
Nice.
The original is just a satin mahogany finish, and then I had 2 different black ones and a red one. And I started playing the red one all the time. And so just the other day, I took my original one to Mo for him to restring it, and it's going to be my 81 proof guitar because it likes to be in E flat. My Hummingbird does not like to be in E flat. My Hummingbird is happy in standard. I figured that out.
Yeah.
Hey, I dig it, man. I saw the post with that Hellcat, man. That thing is cool. That thing is cool.
It's beat up now, and like some of the frets are worn down. It's got a bunch of stickers that my kids have made at school over the years.
That's great.
That thing's got all kinds of life in it.
Right. And to go back on the setup thing, the last guitar I bought, I just told the guy when he was shipping it, I said, just put it in the case. I won't like your setup anyway, and I just want to do it my way when I get it. And he's like, cool, dude, I dig it.
Right.
Yeah.
He's like, awesome.
Yeah.
Because he knows. He doesn't, dude, as soon as he packs it up and ships it, the setup's bullshit. I mean, it's what it is, man.
That would be like me buying a set of drums and somebody trying to tune them before they put them in the box.
Yeah, it just makes no sense, man.
Not only am I going to have to retune them anyway, but I'm going to retune them to how I want them, no matter what.
Right. But the guy on the other line appreciated my honesty. He's like, oh, man, thank God, dude.
Yeah, you saved me that fucking
Saved me that hour of work. Yeah, so I get it, man. That's cool. Oh, man, what a great night, dude. I know we ran late tonight, Wes, and I really appreciate you coming on the show tonight, talking about everything. Alban, before I get to the signature question, you got anything else left for Wes?
I just want to say thank you for everything that you do and all the hard work you put into everything that you do. And it really shows when you come out and see you guys, because it's a fun time watching you guys, and that's what it's all about. So the hard work, it conveys out, and the fun. You're having a good time, and it shows. And to me, that's, you only get to go out so many times, and when you go out, you want to have a good time. You guys are out there listening. You go see these guys. You're not going to feel like you wasted your one night out, maybe, if you can get one night out.
Right.
You're going to go out and go, wow, I'm glad this is where I went. To go see, 81, see Wes and Justin. It's entertaining. So I just want to thank you for that.
Thank you, because, we truly do have a blast. And he and I are, not just because we've known each other so long, but we're a lot alike. We're always just being clowns with each other. Even the text between gigs and everything, it's always just a comedy show between us.
Oh, I can tell you, man. You guys' cheekbones are probably sore from laughing and smiling more than singing.
So we actually, when we were in 8th grade, he and I hosted our talent show, our middle school talent show, and
nice.
neither of us were in it. The two of us just hosted it, and I swear we had so much fun. We wrote our own skits and introductions for every single act, and we had an absolute blast.
That's cool, man.
Is there video of this that we can put on the show somewhere?
I wish there was. If anybody would, Justin's mom might have that.
A VHS.
Well, if you ever need to find video of anything you've done, just run for office. It'll all resurface. We'll find all that video, so don't worry. I would love to have seen that, man.
I'm all for that. I've been telling Chris Balambi, like, just say the word and I'll jump on board. We gotta make some changes in this Maryland government.
Wes Ryce for Congress.
I love it.
Never know.
Oh man, that's cool.
Yeah. I just want to. That's all I got is I just want to thank you for that, for the hard work, and thank you for being gracious with the people who come out and to see you and interacting with everyone who's there having a good time. That means a lot to everyone involved, on stage and off stage.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you. Man,
Yeah.
it's what it's like. Like you can love a song, but the more you play it, the more it really loses. Some songs are always going to be special, but plenty of songs, the more you do it, the more it's kind of like, oh yeah, this song again.
Right.
But if some of our friends are there and they get up and do it with us, well then, as soon as you add one different piece into the puzzle, the song gets a little different. And sometimes that little bit of difference just creates a whole new vibe, and it's a blast.
There it is.
That is true.
The night that we were at Toots, and we have like 5 of us up there. I think when you were up with us, I think Rob was up there, and maybe Gunny, or maybe Jack was up there with it. We might have had 6 up there. I don't know. We were.
Yeah, exactly.
And that was a blast.
That was a blast. That's what I like about what you guys are doing, man.
I dig it, man.
I enjoyed that, by the way.
Cool. All right, Wes, last question. And I know it's been a while since you've been on, so we're just going to take this question free again. It's our signature question. We call it best gig, worst gig. You answer in any order you like, but you got to answer both. So what's Wes Ryce got for the Gurus tonight?
Worst gig. There's a dozen. There's been a dozen where it's a dud. The worst gig is when you're playing and you're playing you're playing fine, but for whatever reason you just can't make the right connection with the crowd. It's like you're playing the wrong song at the wrong time, and I don't know, you just can't get a vibe going.
Right.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just miss, and I've definitely had 10 or 12 of those over the years, and it's the worst because while it's happening, well, it's not that we suck, it just ain't the right one. And then me, I get in my head like, all right, well, let's try this, and if they start dancing here, then we'll go into this. If they don't, then we'll cut it here, and then we'll try this. And I just play Tetris with myself in my head all night.
Right, exactly.
Music Tetris.
Yeah, I like saying calling an audible. Like, wow, okay, here, read the room, call the audible, move, make a different play. I did write a set list for the Beans final gig because I had specific songs I wanted to play, and there were specific spots in the night where I wanted to bring guys up who had been in the band previously.
Right.
That's awesome of you.
So I wrote that set. But before that, I didn't. When Brad joined the band to play guitar in February of 2016, I wrote set lists for about 6 weeks. And then I didn't write another set list to our final gig.
Wow.
There it is.
We were together so long, we could walk in, and while we were setting up, I'd just kind of check it out, and then 5 minutes before we hit, I'd pick the first 3, and sometimes we'd roll with those 3 and go from there. Sometimes we'd get halfway through the second one and take a hard left turn and go from there.
I dig that.
Yeah, man.
Best gig, at this point, the Beans final gig was the best one. I couldn't have asked for anything better that night. Just a packed house, everybody singing from song number 1. We pulled out songs from 2008, 2010, songs that we hadn't played in 6-8 years, and having some of the other guys there get up and play with us, Rich, Damron, Jim, like having all those guys there jumping up with us, and for the crowd to just be in it. We played 4.5 hours. I never left the stage that night. We just stayed on it, and the crowd stayed with us. And wow. I didn't even want to stop at 4.5. I wanted to go until my voice would not do anymore.
That is grueling, man.
4.5.
You were running on pure adrenaline at that point.
Absolutely.
There's no way. I mean, 4.5 hours not leaving the stage, determined to blow your voice out.
But you know, in my mind, like there was, we sold tickets for that, and I could see the ticket sales, so I knew people that were coming, and so I relate so many people that I know to songs, specific songs. Alvin, you will forever be tied to Squeeze Box.
Thank you.
Until the day that one of us dies, you will be tied to Squeeze Box.
That actually means a lot to me. I appreciate that.
That's just how. That's been a thing for me for I don't know how long. So as I would see those names pop up on the ticket list and know who was coming, then all right, well, this song's on the list. This song's on the list. So there were no fillers that night. Every song to me meant something. Even if I knew this song is for me and one other person, like that, I was cool with it, and I was all for it because. You know, I appreciate anybody who bought tickets to that. You know, it wasn't the first time they'd seen us, and there was people at that show that had seen us over 500 times.
Damn.
So,
right. That's impressive, man. You guys had a great support system. People loved it, man.
Absolutely.
And the fact that you took the care and personal care in that last gig to make sure that you played it. If it was just between you and that one person, that was y'all's song, and nobody needed to know that, but the person listening knew that was for them.
Yeah,
and to take that care and being very genuine like that goes a long way, man. And I respect the hell out of you for that.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's cool. Real cool.
It's very cool.
Did that 4.5 hour mega show?
God, did you wear a diaper so you could pee or something, or what'd you do, man?
Well, you know what? Actually, that's a good point. I did pee once. I think when Rich came up, Rich was up with us for like 5 or 6 songs in a row. So yeah, I probably took a leak during like How's It Gonna Be or maybe Semi-Charmed or something.
These are the things that go through my mind. Like, when did you had to take a leak?
The dynamics of it all.
There has to be. You're gonna have to pee, man.
I made an Excel spreadsheet, and it had the rows were the songs, and the columns were the players on stage, so that I could lay it out and make it flow to where, all right, this guy comes up, this guy goes off, and then this guy does these 3 songs, and then this guy comes back, and this guy goes off, and we do these, then this guy comes up, and you know, so it wasn't, I didn't want it in awkward pause in the night where it's like, oh, hey, let's get Damron up here to play drums. Oh, well, Damron's at the bar waiting on his drink, so it's going to take him 3 minutes to make it to the stage.
Everything starts dying out. So you were doing like stage management, production. You were running a whole entertainment thing right there. You had a clipboard and the clear visor and the big mustache and the pencil going, all right, it's your turn on stage in 5 minutes, fucker. Dude, I can only see it. Dude, you mapped that whole thing out like that. That's incredible. That's incredible.
I started planning that in September.
Wow.
I started making the song list and then started lining things up and just kind of planning it in my head. So, and it worked out better than I could have expected. I didn't want that night to end just because even though I knew it was time for the whole thing to end, I didn't want to walk off the stage with my guys that night knowing that that was the actual end.
Top shelf, man.
Yeah,
First class, brother. That is first class, man. You handled it like a true professional.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Damn.
Man, what a night here on the show, man, Wes. Man, we really appreciate it, man. We've definitely gone way long tonight. Thanks for coming on the show. One last thing, man. You got anything else you want to say, man? Now's the time to say it.
iTunes, Spotify, for all of us that have original music out there, every single spin matters. Especially Spotify is essentially the Facebook of the music world these days. So anybody, I'm not even speaking for myself specifically, but any artist that you are a fan of, especially an artist who doesn't have a record label behind him, go to their Spotify, follow them. You can hit play on their profile and mute your phone. You can turn the volume all the way down on your phone, and you can let that thing play all night while you sleep, and those streams will add up for that artist. And it does absolutely make a difference. Maybe not financially, because Spotify is whoring everybody, but the the stream count, the numbers, they add up, and it's going to help your favorite artists. So look them up, give them a spin. I will be dropping new music in the middle of July. Wow. It's going to be a 4 or 5 song EP.
Nice. And we only have to wait a month.
Nice.
This is great, man.
Yes.
This is great news.
Yeah, and the Gurus, all our shows are available on Spotify as well. So hit that button.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm super excited about this EP. I got to work with some longtime friends of mine that I've known since they were in high school. They're a little younger than me. And there's a band called Wakefield from the early 2000s. Those guys toured all over the place.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And Ryan and JD are both on this album with me. And we've had a blast making it.
Wow.
My daughter is on it with me.
Nice.
Awesome.
And I got to play drums and sing. So, I mean, what's better than that?
I can't think of anything better.
I dig it, man.
I really can't.
I can't wait for it to come out. We'll definitely share it on the page for you, brother.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Much appreciated.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah. Is it going to be available in all formats, 8-track, CD, and cassette?
Yeah, well, it's going to premiere on 8-track because I know that's what everybody wants.
Yes.
Then,
Yeah, I totally wanted to stop mid-song and then click over to the... Yes, I want that so bad.
You got to flip it.
Yeah,
Then-
the cartridge.
Slam the cartridge back in the dash.
Then it still doesn't work. You got to take it out, blow it like it's a Nintendo.
Like it's a Nintendo cartridge, right? Yeah.
Love it.
Dude, this is great, man. I can't wait to hear this, man. This is good news. I love it.
Yeah, man.
I'm super. This one, it's definitely got a couple songs that stayed in the country box, and then we definitely got outside the box too, and made a whole new sound.
I'm looking forward to hearing everything, man.
You
It's
got it
good
going
stuff.
on, brother.
There's about if you can imagine Alan Jackson going on tour with MXPX, that might give you a little bit of this vibe.
I'm down with it.
All right, now I can't wait.
Yeah, let's do
I
it.
have to hear. I'm serious. I have to hear this, man.
Yeah. It's cool.
We got it.
All right, Wes, man. Dude, thank you so much again for the time tonight. We'll be talking to you in the future, but we're going to cut you loose, man. What does that sound like?
Thank you guys so much for having me, man. You guys are a blast.
Nah, man. Well, we appreciate you.
Yeah.
So everybody get out there, support 81 Proof, support Wes. He's doing good work. He's a pillar in the community. He's a good guy all around. So that's all that I got for you tonight, buddy.
I will see you guys soon, man. Y'all come out, make some more noise with us.
We're down with that, brother. We'll see you at a show soon, man. Thanks for coming on the show tonight, Wes, from the Guitar Gurus. We say thank you and good night, sir.
Later.
Later. There he goes, man. Wes Ryce,
Always a
81
great guy.
proof, man.
Always a great
wow,
guy, man.
dude.
Yeah. That is a hard-working guy, man.
Yeah, dude, and he stayed long for us tonight, man.
He
so
did.
that's not. I don't take that lightly, man.
No, not at all.
That's cool, man. Almost a solid 45 minutes with Wes,
Yeah.
man. So you're only gonna get that here on the Guitar Gurus.
That's the only place you're gonna get that.
Yeah, man, there it is, man. Wes Ryce on Candor was there, man.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, all around great guy.
He's genuine, man.
Yeah, man.
It's easy when you're genuine. It's easy to have a good interview, good time, good talk about what you love to do.
Yeah, man. Dude, this Southern Maryland area, man, just hearing the stories of these musicians that came out of here blows my mind, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, man. Dude, let's shout out the sponsors. I'm spent, man.
I am spent.
The show hit all cylinders tonight. It was full throttle. I'm thoroughly entertained, but I want to definitely give our sponsors a big shout out and then get out of here for tonight. And we'll be back next week. What do you think?
That's perfect.
All right, first up, Southern Maryland Chronicle, providing us David Higgins and Higgy on the beat every week, man. How
That's
cool
right.
is that?
You can only get it here.
On the Guitar Gurus.
Once again.
Yeah, that's right. Higgy on the beat. 10-ounce, 12-pack sampler. We preview it every week, courtesy of Lynn Arion. Another big-time local guy. You love that guy, man.
Yeah,
Lynn
love that
Arion.
guy.
Then Island Music Company, Guitar of the Week every week here.
Yeah.
This week, man, Squire, Contemporary Telecaster. Hotness, man, the hot fret and freshness. Now,
Hotness.
this is a gig-getting guitar. Like I said, man, this is the model, you don't want to take your American-made Fenders out on the road. You want some workhorse that's still got the stability of the Fender brand. These new Squires are hitting it hard.
Yeah.
And like Jack and Island said, you mention us when you're there getting the Guitar of the Week, they're going to throw you in the gig bag for free.
Yeah, let's see who's listening, man.
And that's cool, man. And recap the price on the Guitar of the Week, $429.
$429.
That's how awesome these Squires are, man.
Yeah.
So that's good stuff. Sean Kirkpatrick, Sean in 60 Seconds, comes to you every week, courtesy of whatever band he's in this week.
Courtesy of Sean Kirkpatrick
Yeah.
himself, man.
Yeah, exactly.
You can only get that here.
On the Guitar Gurus. I mean,
That's right,
dude, I
man.
love that guy, man. He's been with us through everything, man.
He's been there.
Every
Yes,
week, man.
He's still here.
Yeah, so Sean Kirkpatrick, man.
Love it. I love it.
Yeah. Then our commercial set, we got Christopher Lane Tattoos
Yeah.
and Cooper Construction, man.
That's right.
Got those two guys there doing it right. If you need tattoos, go see Chris Lane. You won't have tattoo that looks like it's been done by a junior apprentice.
That's right.
It'll be fantastic.
Fantastic, I say.
Yeah.
And if you call Cooper Construction from site to site, they'll treat you right.
Yeah.
So there, sponsorships are available if anybody's still listening.
Yeah.
I feel like this is the point where the TV goes. It's got this, or you hear the Pledge of Allegiance or the whatever that is at the end of the night. Remember being young as a kid? It was kind of like that.
Yeah, man.
So, yeah.
But
we
dude,
did great, man. So happy Father's Day, everybody. This is going to be a great weekend. Make sure you enjoy that. I have to say that again. So happy Father's Day.
Yeah, that's
And,
right. That's happening this weekend.
Yeah, that's all.
So it's big time music shows happening and Father's Day too, man. So it's a great weekend to be out and about, man.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for it, man.
Hell yeah.
So, dude, I'm ready to go. You ready to go?
Ready to go.
All right, man. It's Guitar Gurus with Dan and Dan. We're Southern Maryland's #1 choice for music talk radio, and we'll be back next week.